This is part 2 of my series on dark circles. So if you haven't watched part 1, go watch it. I'm going to explain to you how to apply all the products that I mentioned in that first video. Product number 1 is color corrector. So for anyone who has those more intense discolorations, you need to put on color corrector first. And I love to use a flat standard concealer brush for this. So I pick up just a touch, a teeny bit, and then just where that really strong discoloration is, we are patting. So we are building the coverage of the color corrector just in the area that's needed. We don't want to spread this out anywhere else, but cover the entire area that has that stronger discoloration with just a thin layer that you pat on. I do not like to add cakiness by setting this. Really, if we give this time to dry down for about 30 seconds, it's totally fine to put concealer on top. We just don't want to do any sweeping motions that will move it around. So we're going to use a synthetic blending brush and a little concealer. This is the Hydrating Camo Concealer in Fair Beige from e.l.f. And again, just over top of that strong discoloration, we are going to pat. So we are going to pat right on top of that color corrector. Anywhere we have the color corrector in the darkness, we want to pat. Under the rest of the under eye, with what is left on the brush, we can very lightly sweep, just so there's a light coat of concealer everywhere and it looks seamless. And again, if you need to go back and add just a touch more concealer in the darkest area, we're adding coverage just where it is needed in the amount that is needed. We don't need this much coverage out here, so we leave that, and that is going to be a big key to reducing creasing because we're not caking up product. Now, if you have a really flat under eye area, you can add as much powder as you want, and it's not going to be an issue. That's why younger girls like to bake. But as we get older, we want to keep powder minimal. Most of the time, I don't even set my concealer. You can try doing that and see how it goes. Otherwise, I would use just a very lightweight powder. This is the Laura Mercier Ultra Blur, and I'm using a targeted small powder brush. This is the Eye Fan from Anissa. And so I'm just going to pat, honestly, at the inner corner where I have the most product and where I have the least fine lines. And there you have it. That's how you cover your under eye circles. Building up your product in light layers and being very precise in your application will get you the best results. Also, keep in mind that concealer is not a trend. This is one of those things where you need to experiment, find your perfect cocktail, and then stick to it and don't switch it up. If you want any product recommendations, you can click the link in my bio and shop my faves for concealers, color correctors, and all of that. Yeah, and follow me for more pro makeup advice.